Hi everyone. I have been blown away by the amounts of you that have contacted me after my last email to get updates about my situation. And sorry that I haven't got back to you individually sooner, but as you can understand, I've had quite a lot going on. So I'll just give you a brief update. On the 30th of January 2023, so nearly a couple of months ago now, I had just brought my children home from school and hadn't been in the door very long at all, and I started feeling dizzy, and I couldn't get myself back together. So I called for my wife and I said, "Shelly, please come here. I don't feel sturdy." And fortunately she rushed in and she was able to catch me as I collapsed and to stop my head from banging off of anything. And then she called 999 and did CPR and stuff as I started having a seizure. And then was rushed to A&E, where they did a series of tests and came back to me and said that they'd found a brain tumor and brain cancer, which was unbelievable because until that point I had no indicators that anything was wrong, and I was fit and healthy and strong. But they'd found this brain cancer, and so we then had to deal with it. And so the wheels were set in motion, and everything sort of got carried away, and we're just going along with it to the point where on the 13th of March I had a brain surgery, as you can see from the scar there. I was under the knife for about 9 hours, and I'd gone in with huge amounts of fear. I'm not too man to say that I was terrified, because the very real risks involved with this are death and paralysis and disability and all these sort of horrific scenarios. Those were all very real to me at that time. But we went for surgery on the 13th, and when I woke up later that night when I was in the ICU, I was so relieved to find that my legs and my arms worked, and I was able to speak and I was able to eat. So they discharged me only 3 days after the surgery, which is astounding. And I'm continuing to grow, sort of stronger and fitter day by day, and I'm enjoying every moment that I have, and it's given me a hugely changed perspective on life. Things that I'd taken for granted in the past, school runs, breakfast and dinners with my children, things that I'd just assumed would always be there. Now that I'd faced the fact that they mightn't be there anymore, I now appreciate them so much more. So we're trying to go through the next steps in the treatment of this horrific change of life event. But while we're doing that, we just have to try and keep our heads up and try and stay positive as possible and march on. But because I had that first seizure, I'm unable to drive. I'm unable to do my work, which is as an electrician. And also, without driving, there's not a huge market for a static electrician. If you can't get to where the work is, there's not a lot out there for you. But I just wanted to send this message to you all, because a lot of you have touched base with me to see for updates. And so I just wanted to let you all know that I'm alive and I'm fighting, and I'm delighted to be doing both those things, to be alive because I was terrified, and to be fighting back and to be taking this war to the cancer. I feel enormously privileged, because not everyone gets the opportunity to come out of the other side of brain cancer that big. So I'm here, and I've got my family, and I'm getting stronger every day, and I know the war is going to be hard, but we're in the trenches and ready to fight. So thank you again for everyone who's checked in on me, and for all your kind words. I've been blown away by the outpouring of love and support that I've had from people. So thank you very much.